My name is Alice Rodriguez. I work at the ASC department. I am the AR manager, and I've been here 13 years.
My name is Jamie Cute. I work in the IT department. I'm the director of IT, and I've been with the company for 12 years.
Hi, my name is Paula Johnson. I work in the billing department, and I've been here 11 years. April will be my 12th year with the company.
My name is Rocco Pasafumi. I've worked at OCLI for the past 7 years in general. I came to the central business office about 2 years ago, so I've been here about 2 years now.
My name is Amin Andharia. Still can call myself the new Chief Operating Officer for Spectrum Vision Partners, and came on, it probably was a tough time, which was right at the onset of the pandemic. So it started in early April. And I guess that puts me right around 7 months. So maybe I'll take off the new moniker from my name.
Working through the pandemic, I feel that, everything has changed, but really not much has changed at all. We are still supporting the offices, who are seeing patients, but just the method that we do that has changed completely.
Even during a strange kind of unusual time like this, it's wonderful to see the camaraderie that exists in the practice and in the CBO particularly.
The pandemic brings some unique challenges to our day-to-day. I think one is we still have to provide the same eye care that we did before, right? It was top-notch, and we have to continue delivering that. But now you have to go one step beyond, because you have to think more about the safety. As you know, most of our patients are seniors and tend to be in the higher risk category. But a lot of our teammates also have friends, relatives, parents, grandparents, who are also in that high risk category. So we owe a sense of responsibility not only to each other, but also to our patients. And our teammates have risen to that challenge.
When speaking with the front desk, I find them at the total level of professionalism. There's not a thought of, oh my goodness, why am I here during the middle of this pandemic? I don't hear that concern at all. It's just about taking care of the patients the best as possible.
I like to tell people I can't, when we're hiring people, we look for somebody who, obviously has some background knowledge, some experience, and but one thing you can't teach people is drive, motivation, and passion. And I think for whatever reason, we've been fortunate, and I think I really sort of assign that to our recruiters and to our managers, who've been able to find just people who are driven to do the right thing for our patients in every single interaction. And I think because of that, they walk in, those folks, you don't have to tell them twice, right? They know they have to deliver the good care and they have to do it safely. And I think that's intrinsic. We can't teach that to folks, and we're truly, truly fortunate to have people in our ranks who live by that day in and day out.
When I went to see Dr. Sachs at the East Meadow office, the staff didn't know that I was a CBO employee or a Spectrum Vision Partners employee. And they rolled out the red carpet for me, just like as they did for every other patient that was there.
When I had my experiences with Dr. Hummel as a patient, I have a condition, I have an eye condition actually, it's called blepharitis. And there was a time where I wasn't fully aware of my condition, and it was really kind of flaring up. It tends to really flare up during the winter. So he was very much helpful in putting me on the right path in terms of getting the right medications and treatment and taking care of that problem.
As an employee, you're like, okay, maybe they're treating me different because I'm an employee, but it's not till, I've gone in, they take care of me, they dilate my eyes, so forth, then, Dr. DeVersa comes in pleasant as always. And he comes in, he does his regular standard eye exam, talk a little bit, so forth, and I'm out. But such as I said, it's not till I'm actually leaving, and if Erica is there, then Erica will go, hey, Paula, and then it's like, okay, they know I'm an employee, so it's nice, like I said, that this would be the treatment that anyone else would get, not just because I'm an employee.
I would normally go to the Oceanside office to see Dr. Sturm. From the minute I check in, I see all the familiar faces that I've always seen. Davina is always, so welcoming at the front desk, and Nina and CH typically work me up and perform my exam, check my vision, and Dr. Sturm, always performs a great exam.
It has been a fascinating and humbling experience to go around to our offices. Before joining Spectrum, everyone told me this is a world-class eye care organization, and I did not realize what that meant until I got here and started to meet all of our people. That starts not only from our physicians, who you can tell from the moment that they are in the room with the patient that they express a lot of care, and they care about the outcome of that patient, and that is genuine. You can't fake that. But what really makes it world-class eye care is that everybody else in the clinic also cares. Everybody else seems to bring their true passion and care for the patient and want to do what's right for the patient. So from the moment you walk in and you see the smiling face of the front desk patient care coordinator welcoming you in, smiling at you, even though they may have a mask on their face currently, you can make out their smile because their smiles are so big, welcomes you into the practice. And from then on, it's, even if they're having a tough day in which the potentially the waits are a little bit longer, or if for some reason they had extra call outs that day, I think we have a staff that seems to do really well just rolling with the flow for the day.
What I would like to say to everybody that works in OCLI and throughout the entire Spectrum Vision practice, just really thank you for, all your hard work, all your support, just creating such a wonderful working environment.
Thank you for being there at the front lines when we really need you, and for caring for our patients, because that's what we need now. We need people to care. Our patients, they appreciate it. I appreciate it. And I know that you're there in the front lines, and it's hard to do, but, glad that OCLI and Spectrum Vision Partner is there for our patients.
I just want to thank everyone in the offices and, all of the staff that are on the front lines and still, working through this pandemic. They continue to go to the offices and show up and, really just take care of our communities. And without all of you, we wouldn't be able to make this happen.
I think whatever I'm going to say I feel like it's not going to be enough, because I think I truly, genuinely feel like appreciating my gratitude and thankfulness for everybody who is coming in every day, maintaining a positive attitude and demeanor in light of some real challenges in terms of how we continue to do our work, and continuing to care about the patient despite those challenges. So sincere thank you for doing that. I think I appreciate it. We all here at CBO appreciate it. I know our patients appreciate it. They don't say it. Sometimes they do, but they don't say it. But they do mean it. I think for a lot of our patients who come in, they are avoiding being out there and being social. So some of the interactions that some of the few interactions that they have during their week is, coming to their appointment with us. And I think if we're able to give them a good experience and make them smile, I think that's worth it for their care as much as we're doing for their eyes.
Thank you for being patient. Thank you for caring. Words are not enough to say thank you.